The second part of my long trip from Cape Town to Dar es Salaam took me through Zambia, but first I had to cross the Zambezi River at Gazankula. With the Condor on the ferry, all that awaited me on the other side was about an hour of border post schlep, but at least I wasn't driving a big truck, as they sometimes spend days waiting to cross this border. In Livingston I met up with my friend Bella Matambanadzzo. She would join me from here on. After a quick glimpse of the Victoria Falls, we headed north on the Great North Road. Just past Monzi, we turned off to Moorings Camp. Farm manager James Lawrence showed me around the farm the next morning. They were busy dipping cattle against East Coast fever. There are 1,100 pigs on the farm. 50 new piglets are born every week, with about 10 piglets per sow. The plan was to visit farmers wherever I went in Zambia. The Kalamazi Rose farm, run by Greg and Sue Barnes near Lusaka, took me by surprise. It's a big operation. There are 3 packing sheds like this one, and they employ up to 2,500 people in busy times. It's all sweetheart roses, and they export 110 tons of it to Europe every week. Harvey Peens has a much smaller setup near Fringilla at Chisamba, north of Lusaka. There are some cows which are milked every morning, but he's also got goats and sheep. These 10-litre cans are taken to Fringilla, where the milk is sold. Harvey also makes bricks from clay dug out of these old anthills. Harvey is also an advisor for the agricultural company Omnia, and he knows the Chisamba farmers very well. Here he tests the moisture in someone's field. Wheat and barley wheat are some of the popular crops at Chisamba. The South African breweries buys up a lot of the barley wheat. Much further to the north, past Serenji and near Kasanka National Park, we met Pieter Snyman. Pieter is the only commercial farmer in this area, and his approach is very different too. Everything here is done bio-organically and without any commercial fertilizer or pesticides. The Muchinga escarpment forms the western wall of the Luangwa Valley, and the Kundalila waterfall is one of the prettiest which tumble down its cliffs. Mutanondo Wilderness is also on the Muchinga escarpment. This is one of the best places to camp, or stay in more comfort if you want. Shiwa Ngandu is an old farm north of Mpika. Dreamt up by Englishman Stewart Gore Brown, it was built in the 1920s and resembles an English manor house. Today, one of Gore Brown's grandsons, Charlie Harvey, and his wife Jo, still farm here. Our trip through Zambia was coming to an end, but on the last day we came across this fascinating museum Motomoto near Mbala. They had one of the best collections of African musical instruments and muti charms I've ever seen. The Zambian chapter ended at Mpulungu on the shore of Lake Tanganyika, with these 2 fishermen paddling but staying in the same spot, and a bit of ABBA playing in the background.